start recording. We're starting the stream on Clap Me. It's 11:59. Welcome everyone to the stream. I think one of the weirdest things that I'm having to deal with right now with live streaming is the fact that network continues to be a big barrier. Like it's absolutely ridiculous how much like network the network just drops. But we will do our best. I have learned that I can also record. I've learned that I can always record the live. I can record the live stream and then make it available. I don't know to eventually. So I will deal with the network issues and do our best to give an experience. I'm playing Great Fall 2 Dying World today. I have absolutely no idea how to describe this game. It's an RPG, a role player game, I guess, with certain tactical elements. But yeah, it's quite an interesting game so far. When I first started playing it didn't seem like something I would enjoy. But I spent I think about an hour or two yesterday with it after yesterday evening stream, which was not. I mean, it didn't go the way I expected it to go. I found out that I was overthinking what I wanted to say, how I said it. I was also trying to play a quite difficult game that required me to concentrate. I wasn't concentrating, so like the whole thing just became chaos, and I panicked. But I have since learned that this is expected, and so what I started out to do was to ensure that I am consistent regardless of how what the outcomes are. And I guess I had a very very good stream for my first stream yesterday around 12, and then I had stream by 6, and that didn't go very great. And I think the main takeaway I got from that was I showed up. And as long as I keep showing up, I think I will find like a groove that I can keep going with. So we're here today. So like I was saying, I played 2 hours of Free Fall yesterday, and it started to grow on me. I think that's the best way I can put it. It started to grow on me. I began to understand the mechanics. I'm skipping all these parts because I've gone through these parts. I started playing again brand new for this stream. I'm thinking one of the ways to take off the pressure of trying to make sure that the stream is perfect is to not go into a game blind. The essence of this stream is it's not really the gameplay. It's just something I'm doing while playing games. So it helps if I don't go blind. Like I know exactly what to expect. While I might not be perfect at what I'm playing, at least I don't have to stress my brain trying to understand exactly what's happening or read the instructions. It could progress really slowly. So all I'm saying is I'd probably do a few minutes or something with the game and then circle back to it. So yeah, great fall today. The other thing I think I needed to also talk about was the fact that as with everything in life that is what's doing, there's gonna be a first time. And I mean there is something called beginner's luck, it's a thing. For it's also kind of rare. For most people, their experience is going to be the first time you try something new, you will suck. You will suck. You will suck. In fact, chances are you will make mistakes. You will things will go wrong. Basically, everything. I think it's Murphy's law. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong. So or somebody's law. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. But the network of this stream is not improving. How do you do 10,000 kbps or 10 mbps and still haven't dropped frames? That's so weird. Anyway, we'll figure it out. So, as I was saying, if you start something new, something you've never done before, there's a very, very high likelihood that you will suffer. You will make mistakes, and how you interpret those mistakes determines whether you keep going or if you stop. And yesterday was like an eye opener that even me, I'm talking about this now, and I think I should know better, and yet I fell victim for what I'm about to talk about right now. That's the fact that when you eventually make a mistake, it is very, very possible that you will interpret that mistake as failure. I say that because that's what I did. I interpreted it as failure. I had a conversation with my psychiatrist, psychologist. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to have to, research what exactly that thing is, pronunciation, correct pronunciation is. Let's try diplomacy. Of course. What's the cost? What the hell? We have to fight? Oh boy! No! Oh shit! No! So something fun about these games is you can if you make a mistake, you can reload. So let's try to reload, and because that I knew that would fail, and yet I tried it. Just wanted to see what will happen. I'm not interested in fighting those people. They seem like innocent people just doing their jobs. Anyway, yesterday's stream was initially my review for yesterday's stream was, the stream in the evening. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. And then no, that's not. Oh boy. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's try to see. I don't want to fight anybody. We're peaceful people unless you provoke us. So let's not fight anybody. Yeah. Anyway, so I said the stream sucked, and I felt really down. I felt down. And when you feel down, you start having thoughts of, do I know what I'm doing? Am I sure I can keep doing this? Self-doubt. Basically, self-doubt happens. And so I had a lot of that going on in my mind yesterday, and I had a conversation with my mind person, be a psychologist, be a psychiatrist, and I have mental issues, so I don't know what's called. But I had a conversation, and I was reminded that the goal was not to have an amazing stream. The goal was to stream 1 hour and get through it. It was all about doing it consistently, not doing it well. Which brings me to the first point of today's stream. I think when you set goals for yourself, you need to also clearly articulate and identify what you define success as.
Hey, you!
Because what you decide, what you decide success is will determine how you view what happens as it plays out. Yeah. So very, very importantly, you have this game distracts me. I need to think about I'm supposed to go. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, whatever you set up as success has a tendency to affect how you look at the outcomes you get from, when you do the thing. So I had what I would call an amazing stream. The first stream that I did at 12, which was my absolute first stream, it was amazing. I had, I think, about 10 people join the stream. There was a lot of engagement. I spoke to them, they wrote comments, there were likes, there were gifts. And it just felt, oh my god, this is amazing. This is how it should always be. So I show up around 6 p.m. and the house is empty. I think one person joined, but I was rambling, I was struggling with the game I was playing, and eventually he dropped off. But he did, there was a bit of engagement, but I was so distracted and so focused on how well I was sounding that I wasn't really focused on the stream itself. I need to read this letter. Ganymet, I haven't heard from you in weeks. How is your famous mining mission going? I'm worried sick about you. I hear so many strange and sordid stories about savages on the continents slaughtering poor souls who have traveled to their distant lands simply in search of sustenance. Don't keep me waiting. Send me a letter. Have you made any new friends? Has the mining company treated you? There's something to be said about people that go to a new location and act like victims, and call the people on the people who live in the places that they go and call them savages just because they have completely different cultures. Anyway, so yeah, the stream was bad, and I interpreted that as failure at first. It's like, okay, maybe live streaming is not something I should be doing. Maybe I should give up. I actually thought of giving up yesterday. It's day one, and you're already thinking about giving up. And that's exactly what self-doubt is.
Hey, you!
So, so as this day, after the conversation I had with my mind, I did not give up. And here again today. We are still streaming. Guess what? There's nobody here. There's nobody here. But I have told myself, I won't say I've conditioned my mind, but I really don't think I've conditioned my mind. I guess my mind's conditioning will happen eventually, but let's not say what we're not sure of. But what I am sure of is I am telling myself that I will continue doing this regardless of whether there's somebody in it or nobody in it. And we'll keep doing it until we figure out like a group, or we get into the zone and we know exactly how this is supposed to flow. I kind of know exactly what I want to do with the stream. I want to play games and have uncomfortable conversations around things that interest me, which would be gaming, business, technology, life, relationships, those kind of things. And I don't want to have like random people joining like the stream. And I want to have my crowd. I want to have my people, and I want to go through the process of meeting them. Okay, so I have a 35% chance of succeeding with diplomacy. So there's absolutely no way this is gonna work. So let's pick another option.
People would never do it. It's more than it was annoying like you did it. The droppers would set up camp.
Okay, yeah, I found a note earlier in one of my speaks that allows me to have this conversation.
I assume you have proof.
Showed in the diary.
With me even.
That's all well and good.
Unfortunately,
Can you show me? Listen.
wait, Nila is an if.
Okay, so yeah, we still have to do the mission. So okay, fine. Alright, so we're following into it, mine. Anyway, so stream continues despite self-doubt. Another place I've experienced self-doubt coming from is in business. I'll give you an example. So I founded Oracle in 2018. Initially, what it was supposed to be was a smart home type store company.
This is where we usually keep everything.
I quickly learned that for people to trust you with millions of naira to manage smart homes for them, you had to have a very, very big enough reputation. And we didn't have that. So that wasn't gonna happen. So we needed to. Well, at the time, I didn't know that was what I needed to do. So let me give you the actual chronological order. When we discovered that people weren't going to trust us because they had absolutely no idea who we were, I think I began to doubt, why not pick up the shop? Um, so I began to ask myself, like, okay, maybe I picked the wrong niche. Maybe maybe I can't do this. Maybe I'm not suitable for this. And I had a conversation with my friend Ola, and I remember one of the things we talked about was anything we're doing well is supposed to be hard. It is supposed to be hard, and you kind of know it's supposed to be hard, and yet when it's hard, it's so discouraging. Um, Luckily, makeshift tools should be fun. Take that. I actually needed this at some point. We didn't give up. I think that's like the summary of what I'm trying to say. We did not give up. And because we did not give up, Farrakhan still exists today, although it's not doing exactly what it set out to do initially. And that's the point. The other thing about self-doubt is, yes, you're going to have self-doubt, there's no question about that. But something interesting can happen from self-doubt. You can get different outcomes from the process. You could, the first outcome could be that you give up, obviously. Another outcome could be that you double down, which is what I'm doing with this stream. You push through until you find your confidence, you find your niche, you find your flow, rhythm, and blues. Third outcome could be you discover an alternative. So it's not necessarily going to be exactly what you set out to do initially. It's sometimes could be something completely different, or something not completely different, it's something closely related to what you set out to do in the first place. I'll give you an example. I know somebody who got into banking, and in the process of doing banking, he pivoted into forex. So banking was what brought him to the house, but what he ended up doing was forex trading. I know someone who got into crypto for investments. They used to call it investment when it first started. So they got into investments, and obviously, as with most early adopters of crypto, especially on the continent, he quickly learned that scams abound, and it's very, very easy to lose your money. He lost his money, but stayed for the technology that comes with decentralization and Web3. Like, there's so many examples of people that tried things that were new, and despite the fact that everything seemed to go wrong, or it seemed like it was about to fail, they sort of like found a way to keep going. And sometimes the way to keep going is to find an alternative or push through. But I think what I'm trying to say in essence is, don't give up. I think that's the worst outcome you should get out of trying something you've never done before. That being said, sometimes giving up is a good strategy. But I'm also very, very careful to not frame it as giving up, because it feels. Hold on, I can do this. Prepare makeshift tools. I don't really care about this very much. So last year I had a project, and we set certain outcomes for ourselves, and we did not achieve those outcomes, which meant that this is what I think it is. Yes, it works. Okay. So we didn't achieve the outcomes that we set out for, and we decided to slow down and take some time to recalibrate. Did you see the way I said it? I didn't say we gave up. I said we decided to slow down and take some time to recalibrate. It might seem like you're just twisting English, but it does wonders for your mind, because there's still belief that we could come back to the project at some later date and revisit the project and see what we can do with it, without actually thinking that it's over. Because if we gave up, then we wouldn't ever think of coming back to it. Yeah. So I would double down and say giving up should never be an option. Should never be an option. So weird. We're still minus 1 million, and I can't. I mean, if I threaten him, I'll fail, but
If you don't leave me,
obviously fail. So we're fighting. Yeah, I think one of the cool things about this game that we did was we could approach combat in a couple of ways. You could approach it tactically. You could also approach it from a what standpoint now? What would I call the standpoint? Do I have health? Okay, I can't see it. So yeah, they give you a couple of options with how to handle combat. You can set force it, give certain commands to my companion. You can also play in real time, like normal RPG like fighting. That's all one of them. I like the flexibility. I obviously need to improve the defense stats of my companions. They are taking damage way too easy. Come back to that. Okay, so what was I doing? Yes, I was exploring this place. I want to stream when nobody is hearing me is a test in mental something mental. They are testing something mentally in your body. Because I'm feeling plenty type of ways now. I'm feeling like it feels so easy to it feels so easy to just concentrate on playing the game and not talking. But then if someone comes into the stream and just sees you playing, like hell is going on there. And normally you can invite your entire family. Do not insist. I would like to read exactly what's happened here. So, in the depths of the mind, a miner who has lost his mind and took his ghost souls to perform a ritual. Shouting having all those ghosts to convince him. Okay, I need to convince him. This should be fun. Convince him. I haven't been a very, very convincing person so far. Like almost everybody I have tried to convince, I have been unable to convince them. Which is weird because in real life I'm a very, very apt convincer. Somehow they didn't skills didn't translate into the game, I guess. What's this? Oh, just loot. More loot. And loot. There's a fight here, but that's it. Hello. Thank you. Part of the reason they let you be able to pause the game is certain fights can get so chaotic with multiple things happening on the screen that you and get you so they have the option to pause the game in case you're getting it like super overwhelmed. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's go to it. This is not useful to me, but we'll take it. So yeah, so no self-doubt anymore. And oh yeah. I have a phone call. And I can't afford to miss this, can I? Hello? Hello? Yeah, Price, can we chat? I'm currently in the middle of a stream. All right. Ah, okay. So this is actually a concern, something I have to actually figure out how to deal with. Like, how do I not have calls when I'm doing a stream? I know it will help if they know that I'm doing a stream, so they obviously wouldn't call at those times. But DND perhaps DND. But the thing is, so I'm currently okay. I won't be using mobile data for long. I'm actually moving to a new ISP next week, and let's see how it goes. But my FiberX installation does not give me the option to have a very very good stream. Um, this is funny. Now that I'm not playing the game, the stream is really good. That is weird. Okay, but if I'm playing the game, it means that it has to do. I think it has to do more things. Stream is good though. Stream is still good, so I think everything. Everywhere stew. Everywhere stew. Everywhere. For blowing this up, we need to get stuff to help it. KK is just me now, so I'm like 20 minutes. You can start 30. Try 30 minutes. The stream is gonna end 30 minutes and then I'm gonna do that. Okay, cool. My stream ends by 1 p.m. I will be on my way then. Okay, I also need to message my wife and tell her that we're going out by 1. So she needs to get ready. Put on. And you see, using mobile data is making my phone freeze. That's just weird. I don't know why. Because it's making the phone hot, so my phone is freezing. That's messed up. Okay. Whew. That was intensely distracting. Let's continue. There's the explosive we're supposed to try and get here. After we kill these. I had some even like wants to give me wants to hypnotize me. Can't hypnotize me, Matthew. Interesting. I feel like the UI of this thing can be so much better, especially like what they tell you when you fight ends. So much, so much better. But yeah, let's keep. notes. I feel like I should play. I feel like the division is a good thing I want to play. Everywhere, good, everywhere, cha, 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 cha. I'm trying to remember how I did this, how I solved this particular problem. I think, okay, I think I need to first try to use the exclusive. And then find the thing we just so here we are. Just come here.
We're missing something to make this work.
Okay, yes, we're missing something to make it work. Obviously, we can't craft it. Craft, explosives. Said medium explosive, so we can't craft it. So we have to find it. But how do we find it? I think we go this way. We go this way. It's the matter we put me inside trouble. Just fine by
We'll have to be careful. We're not supposed to be here.
So funny thing, something that nobody on the stream knows about me because you know the stream started yesterday, so I think it's quite accurate. Is I make absolutely terrible music, and I love it. I love it so much. You won't believe how amazing terrible music is. New lesson that we're learning in this live stream is stop looking at the what do they call it? I mean, you should look at it, but probably maybe not this first week. Yeah, probably not the first week. I need to not. Oh, I think I figured out the hack. So, just so that I don't feel like I'm talking to myself, I think I need to get one person on stream that can continuously engage me. So like it feels like I'm talking to them. Yeah, I think that'll help. I seriously think that'll help. The thing though is you don't want a yes man. You want someone that will actually give you complete feedback. You know? I wonder what to select for that.
No, right?
So yeah, I'm going to do the one
You can come out.
tomorrow.
We've cleared the way.
No, so unfortunately there isn't going to be a stream today because I am attending a party, so I can't make it. However, there will be a stream tomorrow by 12, I think, same time. How do I get out of here? Yeah. Can I travel? It's still on place now. I can't travel. Okay, so I have to actually do here myself. So lazy, you know? So I'm asking myself between Twitch and YouTube, which one is a better streaming platform? That's research I need to do later today. And I'm thinking I probably should have like a script, but I also think like scripts will make me sound mechanical. Like it's not going to be a conversation as much as a performance. Oof, this thing is not easy. Wow. Plus it's 12 p.m. a enough streaming time. Like, I don't know. I need to do like more research. but that will be after I
Hello, Gigi.
meet my target
Why?
and for my income.
What?
So yes, after I meet my target of streaming consistently for 2 weeks, we're gonna have to take review of what the experience has been like so far. Yeah. Okay, so now we can travel to the other place. Yes. This place. Okay. So YouTube is telling me excellent, but it's not showing this one. Could not give me a headache. I'm too young. Too young for a headache. Oh, there's the I need to have like multiple skills and use to like I'm obviously doing the fights and I'm obviously not dying. But it also feels like boring gameplay wise, like just press that and wait for them to win. Feels like it can be more. Like when I walked past the scrap and I did not know that would have been very painful if it kicked my leg. Hope there are no other traps. Yeah, it would have been really painful if it touched my leg. Yeah. So, let's go to the village. They're going to stop me. I'm going to tell them I am an amazing person. If you let me, they will let me. I will stroll over. So there's a skill I know I'm supposed to do at the later mission. I'm going to try to steal it now. See whether they will let me. Makes the replay value of this game quite interesting. Means that like there are shortcuts that you can take if you know what you're looking for.
No.
As for the trap. No, thanks.
Oh, that was easy.
Will.
How?
Okay, so he gives me a mission to faction my city. Yeah, I'm not harassing that though. I did it in the first playthrough. It was not necessary. It didn't do anything for me.
It's going. I've done the test.
So she has done the test. The quicksilver is actually poisoning the people. Why? Because of money now.
Thank you.
And this is so funny. Like it's
Here.
the amount of
You shouldn't have
ridiculous
to
things
pre-close
people
for
do
several
because of money is so interesting.
Good.
Because of money. This is my companion. He's just an angry person. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he meant. The guy is just angry.
We'll have
So
to
one of
be
the
careful.
funny gaming mechanics I don't see. See these two companions, yeah? No matter where I go, like they could literally walk past this guy and he will not see them, but he will see me. If he sees me, then he has seen all of us. But if he doesn't see me, I probably should save here because I don't want to have to do this again. Yeah? So what I just did is save in case I make a mistake. It's called save scum. Please let me see. They're right there and he's not seeing them. Isn't that cute? I just love these things. But I'm quick now. Don't worry, they won't see you. We've done this before. They will not see you. Go. There's a key somewhere there. Yes, that's the key. Let's why not? Let's take some loot. I wish you would move faster. Come on, move faster. Move it faster. Let me try my mechanism. Oh, I'm so good. Come on, open. I didn't even need. But it's always good to have. Small engagement ring, steel, and a reaper. Check something. That's the level what? Level 1. Boring. We don't need that. Alright, so we need to get out of here. Wait, can I fast travel? No, I can't. I'm inside the building, so I can't fast travel. Why that door catch me? Rip my throat out. Oh, okay. So when you're in the building, you sneak slow up. He just stood there. And they are paying this guy salary. This shit. Can't do. Oi, what are you doing there? Stop right there. Nothing. What a waste of salary. Okay, so let's see. This has been solved. Yeah, everything points back to the village. Okay, let's go to the village. And let's talk to. Their names in this game is so weird. And why do they have that weird language? It's so unnecessary.
No. You. Here you
Okay, so yeah, this solves all the tutorial missions once and for all. Yep. So now I can go back to. Okay, I need to go give medicine to the sick people so that they can well. I thought they told us we would start eating fish. Now I'm still trying to catch fish. Like people won't hear word. You give them advice, they won't hear word. Then they'll fall sick and then you have to solve their problem. This is something that I have to do as Paragon, but like we have clients that they will go for the cheap option of everything, pirated software, all of that nonsense, and then they run into trouble and then I have fun. I don't like that. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, we're done with the tutorial missions. We have proven that we are good on our own. They should give us our rank.
Es tut mir gut zu leben. Dat wilde alleen niet.
So they want me to end the day. Okay, when we end the day, we think about it. Probably going from yes. So when I end it, this is my house. I can do this. I can do that. Yeah. Oh, Mamana, who is that?
Samen stuk en rat fravindu en forvese da lega es et da dugi quais a caugo da ariat de quotenia ja sag ram es kugar ag de kasen pregsiden no siten farina sienten remden loida sag flegen da gut quid amanten es advanket me es war der gegner Qua
Sonsla ringe. Pregmasendag.
Sansla.
Okay, I'm guessing they want me to sleep. Yes. Rest. Sweet, sweet rest. A rest. I also want to figure out the way to do like portrait mode on my camera. You know, that one where you blur like the background and stuff like that. Should be fun. What? I rested. What happened again? Oh, that's how the rest works. Just face screen. I thought it would be like a sleep animation or something. Fine, I won't judge. I mean, I'll judge, but you know, it's okay. I'm a judge.
Ecco vivo mi da Milanda dege da regoetet madi, en toi da confrangidem e faren.
Estiu en quisitani. Aname in prego comarossi tiarnito flan, aghiarnaha.
Okay, let's go. So we have a grand ritual to attend this morning. Let's go do the thing, okay? Go do the thing. Wait a minute. Where is the grand ritual supposed to be? Here. So that means I can just I can just do this. Yes. And cut the journey short. I don't have to travel all the way. There's magic here.
Es Amsterdam da dege da den. Nasien toi in kuen. Sakut kadme es meuma. Vogelam es. Andevaus enon mi fritimen kakakoelam da.
Ah, she leaves us here. What about the loot I gave you? So you just go like that? Ah, wow. Like, you have some really good equipment. I wish this thing was in English. Now I have to keep reading the subtitles. So stressful. Molestation is not easy. He will stress you.
Skylightis in yellow de Swiss meo. A anger this Swiss great. E glunidis esa.
Everyone is supposed to fight.
Clostes Angebracht später.
It's on our initiation. People are being initiated. I feel like it's meant to be. Oh.
Excellenza Soniga Shamanai. Men Kokolendo Enigadartan de Henil Frigimen. Esia Godam Agasso Santam Varatia. Escomom Casi Nadar de Dole.
God, canta bene.
Yori, ol andiuctaucas, contabe de cricmodere, agepuisum iarement varnissuana.
Nothing for you.
Samen atsien magret. Kahenole enesem dahram.
Sina mare, tu sen Swislari, Astonegada. Boven miembro casienza, adolente gay.
Esme. Boble Bertilto.
Adloveda da buitkan.
Quaus,
Estagento Etsui. Esan Fascia Nedman.
Okay, so go back to the village. Walk to land back to the village. So where is village now? Push stop on giving me a bit. Oh Allah. I'm sure after this prologue session, they'll start speaking English regularly because this having to read this language is really stressing me again. Ah, okay, so my child is she's outside. Okay, and she has joined me. That's good. How's that?
Let's show them what we're made of.
Yeah, something. What did we do here? How did you judge my Abuna?
We've lost one of ours. We must remain focused.
Oh, we're supposed to lose this fight. I think.
give me that imbecile. The orders were blatantly clear. You want to take them alive.
Not the price of the lives of my men.
So they're going to move us to where they're always speaking English and not this language, because that was really exhausting to hear. What happened? taking so long to load. Where's the rest of the game? My webcam is not bad. Like what I'm showing is I'm still looking like a sweet boy. Fresh guy. Seriously Joe. Is the game loading or what? Why do I feel like the game is about to crash? I was actually feeling like the game is very, very easy. I think it's going to open up now. What are we doing, guys? Guys, this is okay. So, I think the game is having some kind of issue. That's fine. We'll round up the stream now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow will be better. I mean, it was better than yesterday evening. Yesterday evening I froze and I ran away. Today I froze, but I didn't run away. I stayed and I kept talking and rambling my ramble till the end of the stream. So that's progress. Yes, if I say so myself. And it was just me, myself, and I, the way I actually planned it to be. And somehow I'm not happy about it. Like, what were you thinking? You said you wanted you yourself and self-doubt go on you, but you know they agree. I love it. It's a bit, but we need to, name these things much better. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Later. Ending the streams now.